So let's talk about jack plates for a little bit. A jack plate, I think that's right up there at the top of the list for me for add-ons from about any boat I got. I'm gonna put a jack plate on this little aluminum boat that I got behind me, sitting here. I can tell you now. When we talk about jack plates, there's two you can buy: manual and hydraulic. I would say the biggest advantage to hydraulic that people don't talk about, they always talk about being able to protect your investment, reach shallow water. I don't really care about that much. Let me tell you what I think the best thing about hydraulic jack plate is. You remember when we were talking about managing weight in your boat? The biggest, most important thing with a hydraulic jack plate is the fact that you can manipulate what your boat, how it handles on the fly.
Yeah.
In a bass boat, it is so sensitive to motor height. 1 inch, a half inch can make a huge difference in how that boat steers, how it reacts and responds. And it makes your boat safer when you're running in a creek and it's really tight, to be able to lower that motor to get more prop grab and bite makes it safer. To be able to lower that motor in big waves so you can get your bow up will save you a lot of times. Being able to lift my motor up on the fly sometimes can get me another mile an hour or two when I don't have much weight in there. But the fact that I can manipulate the handling of my boat on the fly with a hydraulic jack plate is the number one reason that I have them every boat that I own. It has nothing to do with access to shallow water. It has nothing to do with protecting the investment or anything. It's the fact that I can manipulate that boat. It's very, very sensitive to motor height. So I think it's a good investment. What do you think, Paul? You got any?
Yeah, I think so too. I think the same thing, except for when I'm in Florida.
Yeah.
And you know the runways I'm talking about pretty much at Okeechobee, there's little cut throughs and
Airboats.
little airboat
Mm-hmm.
trails.
Yeah.
If you run on a standard jet plate, you're not going to make it through there. It's just maybe if there's no wind or anything else and the water hadn't blown out. But if you don't raise that motor up trying to get one way or another, sooner or later you're gonna get some mud and then you'll get your motor clogged up and it's gonna
Yeah.
overheat and it's gonna, so there is a benefit pretty much in the shallow water. But I'm like you, I think there's more of a benefit to manipulate the bow, and moving it up, especially in the big water. When we go north, if you don't have that, I think you're risking a
You're
whole
risking
lot
it.
more.
Yeah, you're risking it. You know, even like just planing off sometimes, what if you do, let's just say you're out there and you do get a bunch of water in your boat and you can't plane off because your bilge pump stopped working because whatever happened, your batteries, your
Yep.
wire connections, fuses, whatever.
Yep.
That jack plate, just being able to raise it up that 4 or 5 inches
Yep.
could potentially save your life. I
Absolutely.
know that sounds like I'm exaggerating. It could potentially
Yep.
save your life being able to pop it up so you can just get on pad and get that water out of the boat.
Absolutely.
So, I think it's just a must have just for now. They used to be a lot cheaper. Something happened. I don't know. They went from being able to get a hydraulic for like $1,000 to I think now they're like, I don't know, it's over $2,000, isn't it?
Close, yeah. And $1,600 to $2,500, yeah.
Yeah, man, you're gonna break off a pretty nice penny now. I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
you used to be able to get them for basically $1,000, 2,000,
Yeah.
right, $1,200, but it ain't that much. It's way more
Yeah.
than that now.
No, yeah. Yep.
So yeah, I think you should have one. Are you gonna gain in speed? I saw that question pop up in the chat. I don't see it anymore, but somebody asked about speed. Yes and no. No, it doesn't make your boat go faster. It gets the speed that your boat has the potential of running. It gets all of that out of the boat. So if your boat is a 70 miles an hour boat, the jack plate will allow you to get that 70 miles an hour out of the boat. It will not make your 70-mile-an-hour boat run 78-mile-an-hour boat.
Yeah.
It will not do that.
Yeah.
But the fact that I can manipulate the weight around and basically change that fulcrum that my boat is operating on that we talk about, like the bow lift and maximize my prop to pad height on the fly, allows me to maximize the speed that
Yeah.
I can possibly get out of the boat but it does not make the boat faster. I hope
No.
I'm being clear there.
I think it just makes it more efficient.
More efficient. That's all.
Yeah.
More efficient. That's all you do. It's just the same thing as the transmission in your truck. Imagine how efficient your truck would be if it ran around in 6th gear all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be really slow out of the hole, and it wouldn't get speed until you got up to speed. But from red light to red light, it wouldn't work that good.
Yeah.
With that jack plate, it's basically kind of working like a transmission. Like I can raise it up and get out quick out of the hole, and then once I get up the pad, I can put it back down, get some maximum prop grip, and go faster.
Yeah.
More efficient. So it won't make you faster, but you will get all the speed that is available to you. You'll be able to get it out of it better. If you found this clip from Straight Up Fishing School helpful for you at all, I'd love to have you in the group of anglers that we have within our school. This is a great place for you guys to learn the best gear, the best places, the best techniques to help you catch more fish. Fishing actually isn't as hard as you may think it is. You just got to understand a few fundamental principles to help you catch more fish. Check the link in the description box of this video or the comment section. Click on it, join the group. Fishing is going to be a lot more fun when you understand the very simple truths to help you catch more fish.